it's like the steps get icy and stuff.
I had to go for a burger with bacon on it.
Oh, nice.
Have you had Good Times before?
Oh, it's been a while.
Dude, I don't even know what I got, but it looks so good.
Yeah, it does look good, actually.
It's pretty ridiculous. Definitely worth it. Seven to 9 power zone. So, ghetto heater. Yeah, guys, every time I get up this early, I come to the kitchen, straight to the kitchen, blast those stoves for like 2-3 minutes. It's always so cold in here. Pretty much Kaigi and overkill or redemption, basically. But I gotta go start my car and I have a feeling it's gonna be so cold outside. So let's do it. It's pretty impressive. Neck warmer of peace. Shout out to my ex-girlfriend for this one. Thanks, Kayla. Banana. Nut. Muffin. You already know the breakfast of champions right there. So we're gonna put this down the hatch. Today's an off day from training. Basically I've been training 3 days on, 1 day off. And I know I promote not training that hard, but my leg days are very easy to recover from at this point. Back days, bicep feels good, and shoulders doing great. So we're doing push with arms, legs, pull with arms, day off. That's something I think everyone can do, but you could definitely find yourself getting some tweaks here and there because it's a lot of training. But if you're just training for 40-50 minutes, for me it's been working so far. So today, like I said, we're taking a day off. So I'm gonna drive this power hour, probably do a little bit of cardio. And I think today, even though I don't know if you guys want it or not, I think today I'm gonna answer some questions or just go read the comments, maybe read the comments live and film it, and that could be tons of footage so we can just catch up with each other. Let's do it! Alright guys, so I never made it home. I figured I'd keep vlogging. I ended up at the Subaru dealer. I gave 3 airport rides this morning, so waking up at around 6:30 was the way to go because airport rides bring 20 to 30 bucks. So I got 3 of those plus some little ones around town. Already almost at my goal for the day, and it's still the AM. And now we're at Subaru. That's dope because I need plates. I need to mount my plates. And I don't want to screw it into the bumper, so I got to see if I can order like a front plate, like a nice cute little bumper mount. So let's see for the Subi.
So it would just be,
Alright guys, so after the dealership, got my plates on. I actually did get pulled over at the airport, but 3 back-to-back rides had to come at a price, I guess. Got some bad luck, got pulled over. He immediately let me go. I apologized for wasting his time. And then my next stop after I dropped off, next airport ride, was the Subaru dealership, which was like really nice. Nicer than the BMW dealership we had back home. So 2 meals down, second cup of coffee. We're gonna do the empty stomach cardio, come back and get to work. It's really early still, it's 12:40. Catching some RX muscle, and I already made what I normally make in a day by 12:40. So today's just a bonus day. We'll do some editing, do some voiceovering, respond to some comments if I get the vibe or the feeling, and yeah, clean up the house a bit. So let's do some cardio. It's finally nice out. Hey little monkey, little pilgrim. Alright guys, so this vlog is admittedly very iPhone-y, but yeah, I just got home from driving, going to the dealership, and I'm hitting my cardio. So I'm only doing cardio on days where I don't lift weights, just because I don't really want to make the time to do it, and it's hard enough to get all my meals in, and I'm training relatively quickly. Once I get done with my compounds, I'm back to back, and given the elevation, I like never really catch my breath, so it's definitely pretty taxing. So we're here going uphill. Just got interrupted by someone who I gave a ride to. I never actually charged them, but now they can't use their app because it's not opening, but there's nothing I can do. So anyways, cardio on my days off, which is about 1 to 2 times per week, 5-minute treadmill warm up. But like I said, once I get my compounds done, like my pull-ups, my squats, and my bench, I'm fighting for breath the whole time. So If I were to try to get shredded, bruh, I'd probably do cardio every day, but I'm digging the dad bod. I think the chicks dig it too. Seriously. Go check my Instagram, guys. This song, though, it's too much hype for the morning, but we got a cup of cereal, isolate, muffin. This literally takes me 3 minutes to eat and 30 minutes to digest, so it's winning. Oh, and today we got Exem, vitamin D, fish oil. Off for a little bit if you've got really bad tendinitis. Stop doing. Alright guys, so it's 8 a.m. Song sucks. But I'm gonna do something special for you guys. I'm gonna do something special for you guys today. Show you every set I do until I get to 250. So, start with the bar, and let's just go up. It's gonna suck. Alright guys, what's going on? So the topic of this video is going to be training at 80% intensity, which was one of the most recent comments, and linear progression. So 80% linear progression, what I think that is. But first I'm going to talk you through my warm-up. So here you see me pausing with the barbell. I'm not touch and going, I'm not throwing the bar super hard, I'm just doing regular reps, just like I would with 250 pounds. So starting with this weight here, it looks just like I'm pressing 250 pounds. If you watch this 95 move, it's exactly like I do 250. The concentric is just a little bit faster. So I'll do a bar, I'll do a quarter, and then I go to a plate. And after a plate, I start lowering the reps. So I bust out maybe 4 or 5 reps here, make sure that a little bit of blood's getting in the muscle, but honestly, I don't get a pump before I hit 250. I repeat, I don't really get a pump before I get to 250. I just make sure all my tendons feel good, I make sure my biceps feel like I can flex them on the way up, and my shoulders are in the right position, and I feel like my rear delts are getting blood. And before I do this, I do walk on the treadmill for a few minutes, and then I spend 2 additional minutes sidestepping, or like 1 for a total of 5 minutes, just to get some blood in my glutes, and I'll show you guys a sidestep one day. But sometimes I jump to 225 from 185, but this day I felt a little tight, so I figured I would do 205 for a couple reps, but I'm not gassing any energy on that really. It feels pretty good. Alright guys, so it took just 9 or 10 minutes to get to 250. You saw every single thing that I did. I catch my breath and hit set number 1. Okay guys, so to be completely honest, 250 is not feeling heavier, but it is feeling slower. I don't get a strong pop off the chest like I do with 245. That could be because I'm going back to a safer amount, safer dose, which I'm comfortable running for several months, because when I first moved out here, I was trying to push the envelope and grow. So I'm very, very excited that I'm pushing 250 pounds very easily and very comfortably. It's not about how much weight you're moving, it's about how you feel moving that weight. If the weight feels good, you don't feel injured, I could walk into a gym and press 250 right now after doing it in the morning. I could, I wouldn't, but that's how good it feels. So I'm gonna let you guys listen to what I have to say here, and then we'll talk about 80% and I'm gonna be 100% real with you guys. I'm benching 250 pounds for fun. No injuries, fingers crossed. Doing what I can, the best I can. Sure, I have skinny arms, sure I'm not perfect, but if that's what you guys are worried about, you are some ungrateful MFers, so get real guys. There's more to life than what you were born with. Alright guys, so what do I mean by training 80%? Well, it's not as simple as training with 80% of your 1 rep max, but I suggest that you guys, if you're struggling with your compounds or if you're at a sticking point, stop using a weight where you're hitting failure or where you're having form breakdown. Pick a weight that you can use easily, comfortably, and you know you're confident with. Say it's something you could grind out 6 or 7 reps with, do that for 3 reps. I don't care if it's 70% or 80%, I'm just giving you guys a guideline so you have something to go off of. But I think the best guideline is, what can you bench for 6 or 7 pause reps on your best day, with your best effort, giving the most amount of energy? What could you do? Do that for 6 or 7 reps, or be confident that you could do it, and then do it for triples. Do 3 sets the first, time you go at it. 4 or 5 days later, do 5 sets. If it's really easy, go to 7 or 8 sets, and then you can progress in a linear fashion. So I like to tell my clients, after watching them lift I tell them go to about 30% or 30 pounds under your 1 rep max, and I'll watch them and I'll see if that's a true 30-pound gap or so, and I'll decide, is that enough for 3 sets or 4 sets, and from there we will linear progress just like I'm doing. The problem is that my linear progression is extremely slow. I don't plan on going over 250 for 2 or 3 weeks, maybe even a month. But I'm not an advanced lifter. I don't use elite special programming. I'm still riding on my linear progression. The problem is that after a year of your noob gains, you guys think that your linear progression is gone. It's not gone. You don't get stronger by just throwing more volume at it and going to the gym more often. Just take your time. Building muscle tissue takes forever. If you want to put 1 pound of tissue on this part of your body, look at a pound of chicken breast. That's a lot of muscle tissue. It's not going to happen in 2 weeks just because you added 10 pounds to your bench. So linear progression, I think, can apply to 99% of you. You just have to be confident and leave your ego at the door so you can step back and pick a weight that is safe and comfortable for you to use. If your 4 rep max is 225, don't do triples to 225. Go to 185. Build up volume, build up your endurance, and build up the amount of actual training you can do with the bench press so your form gets ingrained, so you do set yourself up to build muscle once you get to that 225. So basically the point is, train around 80% of your max, maybe a little less, and think that you can linearly progress. It may be a week, 2 or 4 weeks before you add 5 pounds to the bar, but think linear progression and see where you go from there. That's what I recommend. I think it can apply to more people than we think, than the bodybuilding community thinks. So pick a weight, stick with it, and grow and get stronger, guys. You will be rewarded with gains. Love you guys. I don't know if you guys can really see this at all, but it's 9:02. Still basically out of breath from the gym, but I turned on my Lyft app as soon as I got to the car. Got my shake here, got the gallon there. So now we're just, instead of going home and eating and sitting around, we're gonna drive and help some people out, make some money, and get the day started. So finished the gym by 9. Was the only person actually doing full range of motion in the gym, but that's to be expected at this point. Just can't believe some people. But anyways, let's go pick this dude up, get him to where he's going, and hopefully it's an airport ride, but those are pretty rare. Looks like we've got an airporters. And we're at the airport, just dropped off. Well, I guess I'm not gonna say their name. They'd probably be like not even legal, I don't know. But they were from Panama City Beach, so they were Florida natives. We just talked about how much of a shithole Miami is, Dade County. Feel bad for everyone who lives there. Biggest drug and alcohol problem. It's the worst place in the world to live. So, see if we get another person. See if we don't, but probably mosey on back home or back to my area. But we already hit 27% of my goal, so a great day so far. And we bench PR'd. Pew! I'm so excited, guys. I just got home. Yes! I'm so pumped right now. So pumped. You guys gotta see this. Today's the best day ever. Today's the best day ever. Look at this. Oh, the bed of peace. And the mushroom throne. The mushroom throne for Puff and Yoshi. I'll tell you guys what happened when I moved. My delivery took 1 month for my furniture. They lost a couple of things and part of my bed. So I couldn't build my bed. I paid $1,280 for them to ship my stuff. In retrospect, not a good idea. On top of that, they charged me $700 extra. So I paid $1,900 to ship my belongings here because it wouldn't all fit in the M3. My bed, my dresser, my TV, my electronic standing desk, all my clothes, all my belongings. I could only fit a few $100 worth in my car. And it was just cost effective enough for me to move my stuff. And I didn't want to lose everything and change everything because I would have felt weird about it. But $700 later and having to buy a new bed, in retrospect, it was a terrible idea, but you live and learn. I always learn the hard way, guys. That's how I learn in life. I only learn by making mistakes. I just try to not make the same mistakes twice. So it was about a $900 mistake. It sucks, but money will come and go. It's the lessons you learn that matter. So we're about to go transformation Thursday style on my room. So we're getting a little mop action, Swiffer of peace, and then we'll import the new furniture. So stay tuned, bros.
Classics here in Dubai.